Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and this is part number 5 of my F1 career today. And yeah, on to qualifying for the Spanish Grand Prix 2010. So yeah, I also need to mention before we get into the whole weekend stuff that I am doing a 20% race for this one, because I did do 2 practice attempts and it didn't go quite well because we were off the pace this weekend in the race, not qualifying but in the race this weekend, and we're really struggling as well with the auto spin curbs to really last the whole race without really messing up too much. So yeah, this is the end of our Q1 lap. A 23.8 on primes is not a bad lap time, as you saw 1.1 seconds off the pace of the softer guys runners. But yeah, on to our our first Q2 that wasn't that great. On 23.0, but still made us through. But I say it wasn't that great. We're only 4/10 off the pace, but you know, I felt like there's some more pace in the car, so I tried to find it in the final session in Q3. But yeah, for a 20% race in this one, I'm working the laps led a bit differently, but I can, yeah, sort of gather from the weekend that we're not going to really lead much laps, as 23.6 on our first qualifying lap, so we decided to back it up with another one in the session, 3/10 up at the moment, and we are 1.1 off the pace, you're wondering, in the top left. And yeah, that was because our first and third sector were rapid, but our second sector we were absolutely diabolical, and the 22.7 was a good lap, 2/10 off, but yeah, our second sector was absolutely diabolical, and you know, it made for a good race, I guess. I mean, sector 2 we're going to absolutely get mugged by left, right and centre by all the AI drivers, but yeah, race strategy, we'll pit on lap 4, a 13 lap race, so yeah, let's go to the grid for the 2010 Spanish Grand Prix.
Let's get the car on the track.
So yeah, on the grid then for the 2010 Spanish Grand Prix, Hamilton third, Webber second, and Totoro Vettel is down on pole, but the lights are now on, and it is lights out and away we go, and it's an okay start from us, but actually it's a better start than last time, I think, in China, but we get an okay start. We're taking this literally now of Hamilton and the 2 Red Bulls in front of them as we head into turn 1 now, up the inside of our teammate Hamilton as we look behind, but Massa goes steaming around there outside in turn 1, and then has to go to the outside again for turn 3 as we have so much understeer and go wide in that corner. This game is really powerful for its understeer this year, but took it in behind Felipe Massa in 4th position so far, and as you can see, this is terrible driving. We dive it up the inside, can't steer into the corner, and we take out poor Felipe Massa there, and that was pretty much his race down the absolute drain. But I was really ashamed with my driving there. I felt like that was a little bit rude from me, and I didn't really want to give him the place back, as Alonso actually on the minute runs wide there, but I didn't really want to give him the place back because that's dropped right down to the back of the pack. But the end of lap 3, it didn't take long for Hamilton to catch up to us again, and as you can see, 7.7 off the pace in 3 laps on Sebastian Vettel is not what you want really, as we run a little bit deep into turn 1, but all I wanted to do was keep the podium place from Lewis Hamilton's tyres are going off already, of course, so scheduled to pit lap 4. But yeah, Hamilton's on a rear diffuser as we're going to 10th faster through that section, but you know, really, it was really annoying that we're so far off the pace as Vettel comes into the pits from the lead of the Grand Prix. Will that affect him? Maybe. But yeah, we're in P3 at the moment, sorry, P2 now at the moment, from Hamilton. Jaime Alguersuari in P4. What a great start to the race he's had. That's effectively P5, because everyone's pretty much just pitted. Well, Vettel has, so that's pretty much effectively P5 in this Grand Prix. So hats off to Jaime Alguersuari, but Hamilton is our first and biggest worry at the moment, as we're starting to really go off this lap, so we decided, yeah, let's come into the pit, not trying to do the overcut on everyone. We're going to stop this lap, coming into our pit box, and hopefully the guys can service me very well. And it's actually a very good one, because we just about get out behind all these guys without getting held up in the pits. So I was extremely happy that we didn't get held up by any of those guys at the moment. But yeah, leaving the pit lane now. What we now need to do is have a rapid outlap and try and stay in front of our teammate Hamilton. You can see it exiting the pit lane of those guys, and just going to get out ahead of Hamilton, who's been jumped by Michael Schumacher in the pit stop. You can't see him, but that is Schumacher up in front of us. Yeah, as you can see on the top left, that is Schumacher who's jumped us and Hamilton in the pit stop. So we have massive understeer on these prime tyres, and Hamilton has a passageway to 7th place as Rosberg now tries to have a little look down the inside if you need the arrow, but we might maintain it around the outside just about, and that is we're gonna hold on to P8 in there instead. But he then goes to the inside again into this corner. Rosberg just needs to go and do one, really. I'm really not fussed about him, but as you can see onto lap 6 now, Alonso's pitted from the lead, and it's Di Grassi who leads this race. Everyone, Lucas Di Grassi leading a race in a Virgin Cosworth car. Actually, now it's like 7. He's still leading the race, but even more importantly, Alonso actually got overtaken by Di Grassi because there he has just spun, or he got a pit stop to us. So that the other, but Alonso has spun, and that is pretty much his race down the bin as well in his home country. How disappointing for him. But Di Grassi pitted and has jumped me and Hamilton. Di Grassi is in an effective 4th position here in Spain. That is how powerful the overcut is on this game, because everyone's battling out for traffic and it's really hard to overtake on this game as well. But nothing more than Di Grassi being inside the top 4. But as you can see now to the end of lap 10, it surely is going to be a mugging here on Lucas Di Grassi. Hamilton's got an excellent run on them, and surely it is. They're going wheel to wheel now. We've got a double slipstream from Di Grassi and Hamilton. Look at the closing speed into the braking zone on Di Grassi. So we decide to absolutely bottle him the inside, and that is P5 in this race. So don't think it's going to be any more than P5. We don't have the pace to really attack Hamilton, although we did manage. We were sticking with him, but our tyres, we'll have to clip him. We're trying to hold up the rest of the guys as well. But Rosberg P6 now. Di Grassi's been swamped by everyone behind as well. Yeah, as you can see, Mark Webber wins, which is good. Takes points off Sebastian Vettel in the World Championship as we tried to hold up Rosberg there. We just want to make it even more fun over the line, really. Just really trying to hold them up in this chicane. Parking the absolute bus there, and we then use fast revs off the corner to seal P5. Not the best results. We lose points dearly to Sebastian Vettel in the championship. It's really better than retiring from the race, like the 2 Ferraris bottling it in this race.
Congratulations, 5th place.
So yeah, P5, 36 seconds off the lead in total. Vettel finishing 3rd in the end with Schumacher. His return to the F1 podium as Senna's impressive 13th place there for HRT, and 18th and 19th for the 2 Ferraris. Both of them spinning. One of them was my fault, so I put my hands up to that. I was garbage driving. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, subscribe as well if you're new, to see more of this actiony sort of stuff. I'll try and be getting it out as soon as possible in the next couple of videos, but we've lost immediate ground in the championship. We're like 33 points behind now, I think, of Vettel. We're going to have to really pull our socks up in the next couple of races to do our deed, and we are now 80 points behind Red Bull in the constructors. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next upcoming videos. Monaco will be out soon, and I'll see you. Goodbye.